Hey guys, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angelisa, and on this channel we read, talk about, and obsess over books together. And today I'm going to be doing a reading vlog that I should have started like a month ago when I started this on Instagram, but that's okay. We're gonna do it now. That's okay. So I don't even know when this was. Oh my god, literally more than a month ago. I posted on my Instagram 6 books, 2 at a time, and I did like the emoji thingy and covered them, and I asked you guys to pick a book. So we're gonna go through them. I'm gonna show you what the choices were and what you guys chose, and that's what this reading vlog is gonna be. I'm gonna be reading the books that my Instagram followers chose for me. Thank you if you voted. I didn't think as many people who voted would. I was literally just like, let's see if I can do this, and people voted, so I can do it. Anyway, we're gonna get into it. So the first choices I had like a little cake emoji, a microphone, and a heart on one, and then the other one I had a girl, like the red dress dancing, a heart, and like a man dressed up in a suit. So the first one was When in Rome by Sarah Adams. So the cake was because they're like baking pies, and the microphone is because she's like a singer or whatever. And then the other one was Spanish Love Deception. Honestly, I don't know, the girl in the red dress kind of reminds me of like a salsa dancer. And they're like going to a wedding together, I'm pretty sure. So I wanted to put like 2 people who were like dressed up with a heart. Yeah, so that's what there was. Anyway, you guys voted for the Spanish Love Deception. And not that I was like upset about that, but I really wanted to read When in Rome because I heard so many good things about it at the time. But I will read the Spanish Love Deception. I will do it because you guys chose it for me, and I will read what you chose me. So yeah, that was the first one. Next, I put 2 books next to each other. One was pink, and I put a cowboy emoji, a heart on fire, and like a boy and a girl, like with a heart, like 2 people in a relationship, I don't know. And then the other one, I put like a contract paper kind of thing, I don't know, a ring, and then a heart. And the book choices were Flawless by Elsie, that was the cowboy one, and then the other one was Terms and Conditions by Lauren Asher. So I really thought everyone was gonna pick the cowboy one because everybody has been like obsessed with like cowboy romances, but then I was like, okay, everybody wants me to read Terms and Conditions, so that's what I'm gonna read. This is the second book in the like Dreamland Billionaires series. I read the fine print and I didn't like love it, but I've heard really good things about this one that's a lot better than the fine print, so I am actually really excited to read this one. So yeah, I am gonna read this eventually, but just not now because I want to read this. And then the last 2 ones that I had here were they're both mystery thrillers. I don't know if you could tell, but the first one had like a family, a detective, and then blood. And then the other one had a microphone, a detective, and then a knife. I don't know. I was just like trying to think of something that sounded murdery. Anyway, the first one was The Family Remains by Lisa Jewell, and the second one was None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. So I decided to put 2 Lisa Jewells side by side, and you guys ended up picking The Family Remains. I really was wishing that you were going to pick this one because I've heard really good things about it. I want to read it, but this is also the second book to I've already read the first book, so I was like, I should just read this and like get it done. I don't know if it's gonna just be a duology or a series, not really sure, but I'm excited still because I think I need to read a synopsis of the first one though, because I kind of don't remember much about it. I read it a really long time ago. But yeah, anyway, so the books that we're reading in this video are these 3. We got Terms and Conditions, The Family Remains, and Spanish Love Deception. So I actually think I'm going to start with Terms and Conditions. I think I have an audiobook for it right now, and to be quite honest, I think I already started it. I'm like on chapter 2. And after reading the first chapter, I was like, what? Like things are already so like, the one thing I felt was that like it kind of just like jumped into it. Like there was no like introduction to them. I guess maybe it's because it's the second book, but it's a standalone, so I would think that there'd be like more. Anyway, I will catch up with you guys later once I start Terms and Conditions and have more of like an update, but yeah. So I've gotten to chapter 16. It is the next day, by the way, but I've just been like sitting here reading, and I woke up and was immediately like, I need to read more because I got really tired last night when I was trying to read. So I'm on chapter 16. I'm reading it on my iPad. I have the ebook borrowed, but for like the physical book, it's like 150 pages through, so I'm like 33% done according to my booking tracker stuff. And oh my gosh, so far I'm loving it so much. The entire concept is crazy. It's like it goes straight into like I'm only 33% through and they're already married and all that stuff. So so the idea of this book is that like this one of the brothers who's like a billionaire who like owns this like dreamland thing, he, part of his inheritance clauses to like inherit from his grandpa is that he needs to get married and have a kid. He was gonna like pay someone to do it, and then at last minute the bride like dropped out, so his assistant Iris was just like, you know what, I'll do it, and just kind of like jumped in and agreed to do it. And yeah, it's funny because like they don't hate each other, obviously, like they respect each other. Like he's her boss, she's his assistant, he knows that he needs her, but in terms of like getting married, like the tension between them is so crazy. Like the whole wedding had me giggling like laughing to myself like a little child. Like Declan, he's starting to grow on me, but at first I was like, he is crazy. Like he's crazy. He like, why does he want to be a deadbeat dad? Like I don't understand that, you know? And like, I don't know, he just wants to control everything, and I love that Iris refuses to let him control everything. Like she's not letting that happen. Like she's definitely like, no, like I'm gonna do this for you, but like you're not gonna like we're gonna compromise, like we're gonna talk about things. But I do respect the fact that like everything he's doing is for like business and like to make money, and he is like upfront about that from the beginning. And like, you know, the man knows what he wants in his life, and it is not a wife and child, but if that's what he needs to do to get his inheritance so he can like be successful, then he'll do that. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it though. I can see that like he's fighting some feelings, you know, so it's really good. Anyway, I'm gonna keep on reading. I'm loving it so much. Thank you guys for choosing this one for me. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. Oh my god, I forgot to mention, I just love Cal and Iris's friendship so much. Like, I love him. I can't wait for his book. He's so cute. And their friendship is just amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I got to chapter 31, page 308, and oh my god, I'm loving it like more and more. The relationship is very unique. I realized that I really do love like the marriage of convenience and like forced / fake dating trope. I think it's so freaking good. And while Declan like drives me insane, I also love him. Iris is also like my favorite character so far in this, like in this world, besides Cal. But yeah, anyway, it is like New Year's Eve today, so I'm probably gonna like read a little bit and then I'm gonna go celebrate. But I just want to pop on and say that I'm loving it so much. I'm about 2/3 through. I have a little bit to go left, basically like, what is it, 308, like I have like 150 pages, but it's been going so fast, so fast. So yeah. so I thought I would talk to you guys really quickly about terms and conditions because I finished it today and I really did enjoy this book. So I ended up rating it 4 stars, I think. I think that's the rating that I'm going to stick with. But it was super, super cute. There were points where like Declan just really grinded my gears and his attitude about certain things was just like really annoying. Like he's very controlling but like also doesn't want to like help. Like he's almost like literally helpless without her, which is kind of an ick. But I did love Iris a lot. Like she's amazing, and I thought that the foreign word thing that they did was so cute. Like that was probably like one of the things that made me swoon so much was when he used like the foreign words to like explain how he felt about her, because it was just like too much for him to say in English. So that was super cute. But he's got a lot of growing to do. But I do think that he like wants to change. So yeah. I liked Rowan a lot more in this. He's the guy in the first book. He was so annoying and like a dick in the first book. And it's like I remember Zara being annoying to me too, and she kind of is in this one. Like she's just like a Disney, I don't know. And as we all know, I love Cal. Like I can't wait for his book. He's so cute. The way that he like cares about Iris and his brothers like so much. Like I can't wait to see what happens in his book. I think he's like the sweetest one out of all of them. I think his like thing to fulfill his inheritance is really weird. I'm wondering what happened with Elena. Like what is that whole story? So yeah, I'm excited to read the 3rd book. Iris is a queen. I loved her. I want to be her friend. Like she's just so, I don't know, like she's so cool and she deserves the absolute best, and I wish her all the best in the fictional world. But yeah, I love the epilogue and the extended epilogue. Those were so cute, and I thought the entire like ending was just amazing. But yeah, anyway, that's my thoughts. I don't know if I'm gonna read The Family Remains or The Spanish Love Deception next. I'm kind of like torn between the two, but I will read one of them soon, and you'll see which one I pick. Alright guys, I realized I was making it pretty far into this book, like more than halfway, so I should probably do a quick check-in. So I made it to part 3, chapter 41. Yep, we made it pretty far. Page 195. So this is actually very interesting. The first book was honestly more of like I found like a weird, like gothic-y, like just many weird characters, weird things happening. Whereas this is more of like a mystery, and we're going back to the original story a little bit while also kind of being the present. Like there's a bunch of timelines going on, and it's intriguing though. It's really fun. I like kind of how it's connected to the first story, but it's just a little bit different. I don't know, it just feels different. So I am enjoying it so far. I don't want to say too much because I can't, like I read The Family Upstairs so long ago that I feel like if I say something about the plot in this, I'm gonna spoil something in the first book for some reason. So I'm just gonna refrain because this is like a spoiler-free reading vlog and you guys chose the book, so. But anyway, I just want to check in and say I'm still really liking it. I would definitely recommend reading the second one if you read the first one and you were debating whether or not you should continue. I would. I kind of wish that I read this sooner because I've forgotten so many details from the first one that I had to read like a summary to remember certain things. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna keep reading. I'm just kind of vibing, and I'll check in with you guys later. just woke up from a really long nap, but I wanted to talk to you about The Family Remains because I finished it and I actually really did enjoy it. So I think I'm gonna rate this one 4 stars. I'm like, where do I go from here? So The Family Upstairs is about this like family, and a bunch of weird and traumatic stuff happens in this house while these kids are children, and then when they're adults, they all kind of come together again and have to deal with this like inheritance that's happening. And it's honestly very confusing to explain because there's a lot of like different familial relations that I don't remember when it's revealed, so I don't want to spoil stuff in the book. But this book is basically in the aftermath of that book, and it follows up on some like loose ends that were left in the first book. And Lisa Jewell, historically, like, she does not write sequels to a book, so this is like her only really sequel to a book ever, and I thought it was a pretty good sequel. I thought it was really entertaining. I think the only thing that like lowered my rating was that there wasn't like a big surprise or like plot twist for me, and because it was less thrilling slash gothic-y than the first one, it was just a different vibe. Like, I almost thought these were like 2 completely different authors because the writing style, in my opinion, was very different. But it was also so cool being in Henry's head again and getting to hear his point of view again. So that was super fun. And either way, I love Lisa Jewell's writing. Like, I think her writing is so cool, and I think it's awesome how she can like write in so many different point of views, and each of them have such a distinct voice that like without there even being a name on the chapter, you know whose point of view it is. So yeah, I don't know, I just enjoy her writing. But anyway, I'm going to read the last book, which was The Spanish Love Deception. So you guys chose The Spanish Love Deception, and I'm super duper excited for this. I've been wanting to read this for a very, very long time. I've had it for literally so long, and I know it's like a workplace kind of enemies to lovers romance, so I'm excited about that. It is over 400 pages. So we're gonna see how long it takes me to read this, because I find that when romances get past 300 pages, like contemporary romances, I kind of lose interest. So we're gonna see. But anyway, I'll catch up with you guys later once I start that book. Hey guys, so it's the evening and I am actually in a lot of pain. I have a kink in my neck. So I thought it would be a great time to kind of just read a cozy romance, and I know that I have to read The Spanish Love Deception for this video still, so I figured I would read that. I've got my iPad all set up. It's here. So yeah, I'm gonna be stuck in this bed, so I figured might as well read while I do it, and might as well read comfortably because I don't want to have to worry about how I'm positioning and holding a book and all that stuff when I'm in pain. So I downloaded the ebook, and that's what we're gonna do. Hey guys, I thought I would do a quick check-in since I am on chapter 10, which is almost 150 pages into this book, and it's 437 pages or something like that, so I wanted to do a check-in before I got too far into the book. But so far I'm actually really enjoying it. I thought that, like, at first I was like, this is a pretty long
contemporary romance. Like 437 pages long for a contemporary romance. Usually they're like 300 to 350. 400 is like max, but this one's pretty long. But there is like a lot I find that's happening, which is cool. So basically it's about this girl Catalina who she works with this guy, what's his name, Aaron, and she needs a date to her sister's wedding where her fiance or her ex is there with his new fiance. So she wants to bring a fake date to, like, you know, not be like that person who's just alone and to also so her family doesn't worry about her in Spain. So Aaron ends up volunteering to do it, but he wants to do it in exchange for her coming as his date to this charity event. So 150 pages in, we have kind of almost like finished, yeah, we just finished the charity event and a lot has happened and the tension is so much fun to read and I've just been really enjoying it. I love Catalina's point of view. I think it's really refreshing and also really fun, and the way that Aaron is described is amazing. And I don't know, I really like him. I like his character. I like him as a book boyfriend so far. And yeah, this is also kind of like a rivals to lovers, I think, where they don't really like each other, or she hates him and assumes that he hates her type of thing. So we'll see where that goes. But yeah, I'm excited to keep reading and see what happens. Alright guys, I'm on chapter 19, page 284, and Aaron Blackford is so freaking cute. He might be one of my new favorite book boyfriends. You can so obviously tell that he is like obsessed with her and she's just realizing that she likes him, and it's so cute. Like their little moments that they have together, so cute, just so cute. I've been really loving reading this and I understand why it's so long now. Like I haven't been bored at all. So I have basically like 150 pages left, so we will see what fills that 150 pages, and then yeah, I will get back to you guys with a review at the end. But so far, really enjoying it. I think it's a lot of fun. We have gotten to Spain, but we are not at the wedding yet, so I'm assuming that's going to be a chapter somewhere in here. The chapters are really long. Like some of the chapters are like 20 to 25 pages, which I'm not used to with contemporary romances, but I'm not finding myself bored at all. Like they go pretty fast, so. Okay, so I finished this book and I'm gonna rate it 4 stars. For like 75% of this book, almost like 80% of this book, I was loving it. It was like a 4.5 to 5-star book. Aaron is so cute. The way that he talks to Catalina is so cute. I thought the family moments were really cute. I thought that the charity gala auction scene was really fun, and then the whole wedding and that weekend in Spain was fun. And then it got to the point where they actually got together and started like being together, like basically after they admitted their feelings for each other, that everything just got so cringe and ick. Like the spicy scenes were a little cringy, and then just all of a sudden Aaron became very cringe. So yeah, I knocked it down to 4 stars because I still really liked it, and even though it was 437 pages, I still found it entertaining. Some of the reviews said it was boring. I didn't find that. I thought it was boring at the end, but most of the book I thought was really fun. So yeah. Anyway, that's my final thoughts on this. I realized that today is like February and it's literally taking me like 3 months to film this video. I think it's because I just like kept forgetting that I was filming this video, and then I'd see the little like stack of 3 books that you guys chose for me sitting on my desk, and I'm like, I need to read them. So I'm gonna try this again one day and actually read them all like in a weekend. But either way, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you guys for choosing my books. It was really fun to read them, and I feel like there were 3 books that I probably wouldn't have gotten to anytime soon had you guys not like prompted me to. I did end up reading one of the other choices. You guys picked The Family Remains, and I did end up reading None of This Is True like on the side, and it was also really good, and I'm really craving reading that first Chestnut Springs series book. So I don't know, I might read that soon. We'll see. Yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I love you so much, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.